We're all pretty careful about the food we eat, the water we drink. But what if I told you that the most important nutrient you get all day is one you probably never even think about? Yep, I'm talking about light. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain and see how the light in our homes and offices is way more than just illumination. It's a critical ingredient that's either fueling you or failing you. So let me just start with a pretty provocative question. Is the light you're sitting under right now basically junk food for your body? It sounds like a crazy comparison, I know, but trust me, it gets right to the heart of a huge, totally overlooked part of our health. Okay, think about this for a second. The average person spends a staggering 90% of their life indoors. 90%. That means the artificial light we are soaked in and day out has just as much of an impact on our well-being as the food on our plate. We've got to start thinking about light as more than just being bright enough to see. All right, so what is it that makes most of our indoor light so unhealthy? Well, the source material has a great name for it, junk light. And the problem, well, it all starts with its spectrum, which is just completely unnatural. So what is junk light? It's that unbalanced, incomplete light you get from most cheap LEDs and those buzzing office fluorescent bulbs. And the junk food analogy is just perfect, right? It's like trying to live on a diet of only processed sugar or a meal made of just salt. It's aggressive, it's one-dimensional, and it leaves your body absolutely starving for the full range of nutrients it was designed to get. Okay, so take a look at this. This chart shows you exactly what we mean by a spiky spectrum. See that massive, aggressive spike of blue light, and then look at those huge empty spaces, those voids where all the other colors of the rainbow are supposed to be. Our bodies just weren't designed to handle this kind of imbalanced, harsh light. And this isn't just some abstract science, right? This spiky spectrum has real-world consequences. I mean, if you've ever ended a day at the office with a pounding headache, crazy eye strain, or that just awful wired but tired feeling, chances are you felt the effects of junk light firsthand. That's your body reacting to a really, really bad diet of light. Okay, so of course, the market has tried to respond to this with so-called better lighting options. But here's the catch. You should think of these as the light equivalent of processed health foods. The stuff in the box that screams healthy but is still missing all the crucial nutrients. And there are basically two main types of these better, but still incomplete lights. First, you have your high CRI LEDs. CRI stands for Color Rendering Index, and yeah, they make colors look a bit better. Then you've got lights that are marketed as full spectrum. They're a step up for sure, but here's the thing. Both of them are still fundamentally incomplete. They're missing critical, invisible wavelengths that are everywhere in natural sunlight. So what's the big secret? What's this crucial missing ingredient they all leave out? It's something called restorative near-infrared light, or NIR for short. This is a totally invisible part of the sun's spectrum that is absolutely vital for our cellular health and recovery, and it's almost completely missing from even these better indoor lights. All right, so we've talked about the problem, the junk food, the processed stuff. What's the solution? We need to go for a truly complete and healthy light meal. It's time to talk about a full spectrum feast, or what the source material calls nutritional light. Nutritional light is so much more than a bright bulb. It's therapeutic lighting designed to replicate the full profile of the sun, not just its brightness, but its entire soul. That means it includes the complete range of all the visible colors and those crucial invisible wavelengths, like that restorative near-infrared we just talked about. The first key ingredient here is a very specific number, 5,700 Kelvin. Now, why that number? It's simple. That is the exact color temperature of natural, midday sunlight. Bathing ourselves in this light during the day sends a powerful, ancient signal to our brains that says, hey, it's time for peak alertness, time to focus. And the second key ingredient? Another number. A color rendering index, or CRI, of 97 to 98, on a scale of 100 that is near perfect. What it means is that under this light, colors look true. They look vibrant. They look exactly as they would in natural daylight. It's like upgrading your vision of the world from standard def to stunning high definition. Okay, so let's put it all together. This table really breaks down the three light diets perfectly. You've got junk light, which is all spiky blue, causing fatigue. Then the better light, which helps with clear tasks, but is still missing that key near-infrared nutrient. And then you have nutritional light, with that ideal 5700K temperature and the complete spectrum, leading to actual real cellular recovery. So we've got the ingredients for this full spectrum feast. But
But what does it actually do for you, for your health? Let's dive into the specific benefits for your cells and your brain. This is the good part.
The benefits here are just profound. That near-infrared light we keep talking about, it directly fuels your mitochondria, the little powerhouses inside your cells, boosting your energy at the most fundamental level. That 5700 Kelvin temperature gives you sharp cognitive clarity, helping you absolutely crush that dreaded afternoon slump. The balanced spectrum gives precise signals to your body's internal clock, which means deeper, more restorative sleep. And of course, you get to see your entire world in vibrant, true-to-life color. When you really think about it, it all comes down to this. You wouldn't knowingly feed yourself or your family junk food for every single meal. So why would you have them live under junk light? The kind of light you choose is a fundamental health decision. It really isn't just about lighting a room, it's about nourishing your life.